As we watch oil prices spike here, the gallon price, they may think by May, could go up to $5 a gallon, which would cause a double-dip recession here because people will not drive. Also, it's about petroleum products. Also, it's about home heating oil and diesel. It drives our country, and we're dependent on that. The interesting thing is we talk about that for years. Ken Button is the president of Verengo Solar. He's here recording some spots in the building. So I said, could you do me a favor? Can you come in and join me and T for 1 minute? Because people don't get solar. They don't understand. But is this a way to get out of our energy our energy dependence? Because I have solar for my pool. Mm-hmm. I'd love to be off. My dream, as I keep saying, I want to be off the grid completely. Right. Are we at that point with solar right now where I can get off the grid?
We are, absolutely. And, it's one of the really exciting things. You talk about energy independence. Solar contributes to that. We're replacing dirty electricity with clean, renewable electricity. And every time we do that, we reduce our dependence on foreign oil.
And is there downside? Can anybody get it in their home, or do you need X amount of sunlight? What are the requirements?
Every house is eligible for solar, and the thing is to just call a company like Verengo, like my business, and we will let you know if it makes sense. And there's a lot of details that go into it, but we make it really easy for you.
A couple of years ago, David Zucker, who did the airplane movies, he was one of the first guys to drive the battery car and all that stuff, the electric car. And he was the first one I ever saw who had his meter going backwards, going the other way. He was generating so much from solar.
Oh, wow.
That he was over-generating, so it was selling back to the electric
company. But as a homeowner, I have no idea. Is this something only ultra-wealthy people can afford?
No, that's a great point. It really used to be that way in the old days. But now, particularly with the option of leasing, you can go solar for as little as $0 down and start saving money immediately. And you lock in your electricity expense for the whole life of the lease. So every year as electricity rates go up,
you're locked in.
Your savings go up.
So who's the person? If you had to look at the person, identify psychographically who that person is, who is it?
It's really all over the map, and it's part of the great story about solar right now. It's happening all over Southern California, every demographic group. Some people are motivated by saving money, some by the environmental benefits, some by national security.
Yeah, is it more green types or more I gotta save a buck types?
It's more I gotta save a buck, and really that's really what's exciting is now with everything you save a lot of money.
Well, I know you do residential. I've also read stories about a lot of municipalities who want to take abandoned buildings and just cover the roofs with cells, solar cells, to start generating electricity and save for the municipalities.
Yep, and that's a great trend as well. Absolutely.
How long does this take? If I have an average, say a 2 or 3 bedroom house, and I need solar panels, how long are your guys going to be over there, leaving their peanut shells on my?
The installation typically takes 1 to 2 days, and in fact, most of ours only take 1 day.
Wow,
that's fast.
Yeah,
and the average roof needs how many solar? Are they ugly, by the way, solar cells at this point?
No. Black. And
you can blend them in with the roof.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you do designer homes, so you can. Not that I have a designer home. Mine is a teardown that I've managed to live in for years. But you can do any kind of home as far as matching the roof colors and so on.
You can do any kind of home, and we're specialists just in home solar. So that's a big part of what we do is make the aesthetics work for the homeowner.
And so it goes. You know what? It goes through the cells on the roof, and then it goes to a storage thing that holds it, or what?
No. So the solar panels create DC electricity. It goes through a box called an inverter, translates it into AC electricity, and then that electricity is used in your home.
So there's no storage of heated water, no nothing?
Typically, no. So in California, we have something called net metering. So that's why the meter spins backwards. So the whole grid is your storage.
In general terms, though, how much is my bill going to change, my electricity bill?
Well, so, like I said, you can go solar for $0 down, and you can start saving money immediately.
Is it going to be half as much? Is it going to be 25% less?
It really depends on where you live and how big your system is, but that's really what we do is make that really easy for people to understand.
And what's the maintenance on this stuff? How many years before it rots out and dies, or does it not?
The system is warranted for 25 years. Useful life is 30 years. This technology has been around a long time.
So they got it. They know what they're doing. Ken, but thank you, Ken Button, who's with Verengo Solar. If you want to know more, you can go to kbc.com and link to their site or check out Verengo. Right?
Great.
It's Verengo.
You got it.
Like Verengo. You should do a song.